Hello, hello, hello. I'm going to go ahead and show you how I make a dubstep track. Or at least how I get started making a dubstep track. Now, the first couple of things that you need, of course, are a beat and some bass. And, in my opinion, Acid Music Studio is the best program to use for doing beats. Because unlike a sequencer, you can really get in there and mess around with stuff. And, you can, I know in a lot of programs that you can, export from a sequencer into like an MIDI type painter or something. Come on, where the hell are you? Alright. So we don't really want a real bassy kick drum for this, in a lot of dance music you'll go for a real bassy low-end kick. But since so much of dubstep is the bass itself, and there is such an emphasis on sub-bass and proper dubstep, and even in a lot of the bro step type stuff, Skrillex, Datsik, that sort of thing, that's more what we want right there. We need something with a good click to it in the 200 range on the EQ. So I'm going to turn this down. Okay. Get rid of that tail. I'm going to go ahead and on the master I'm going to throw in an analyzer. Bring that up. Yo, come on, stop playing. Alright, I'm going to drag this out to, let's see, get 4 bars there, and we want the kick on the 1, the 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and loop that around. Let's see where that's hitting. It's still got a lot of damn bass on it. Okay, so on here we're going to toss on a EQ. I like to use this one. It's got 31 bands. Get rid of the 20. In fact, let's get rid of pretty much everything except for some 50 and, well, 50, 80, I think. There we go. Okay, that's hitting too hard. Okay, and that still gives us 9.8 headroom, which is pretty good. And then, of course, we're going to want to slap a compressor. I like this easy New York one, and just use the punch mix. That still leaves us with 8.8 headroom, which is pretty good. Alright, and then we need a clap. That's a good classic sounding clap. But you see why I like this program for doing drums? Because it is so easy to do your drums in Acid Music Studio or Acid Pro, because you just paint the fuckers right in. Okay, let's drag that down to about 18. Let's get our BPM right. Need that about 40. Okay. Might be hitting too low, but we're going to be layering a snare under that. So, kind of like that. Get rid of the tail. Drag that down to about 15. I said 15, not 13. Okay, that needs to change. I'm going to switch those around, I think. Don't need anything on the low end of that snare. Alright, where were you hitting at? So we're just going to use the basic EQ to get rid of all the bass and lower the mids. Okay, so we have a nice hard hitting snare in there, snare clap, along with a nice punchy kick drum, and that gives us a basic beat, a basic rhythm. Boom, 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 traditional. Okay, obviously we're going to want to add some stuff in there, but at this point, it's completely optional if you want to work over your beat now, or you can add in some bass now and then work over your beat later to make it more interesting. You know, both ways have their merits. Alright, so if you want to do the basic kind of a beat, then it's more or less like this. Okay, that's your basic dubstep-y type of beat. Or if you can add some variation in here and do something like this. know, sky's the limit. Okay, little whips like this, I learned a lot from the Resco thing. I've said that in other videos, so I kind of like, I already do things similarly to the way he did them, so watching his video helped me put things in context a little bit better since he uses acid. Okay, just something to make this more interesting. Put it at roughly halfway, exactly halfway through that. Okay, and replace rider. Okay, that's a little high. Yes, I got the point there. Rim, where's the rides? Yep, bastard. That'll do. That's a one shot. Can really do the ride every other hit, and that keeps the thing going. You can do the old maybe say copy this out and put it in a couple of times, so we are up to 12 bars. Go ahead and loop that around, and then we'll find another symbol. That's a nice crash symbol. One shot that because we don't want it getting all distorted, and then put that at the beginning. Alright, at this point we still have 7.5 or 7.5 headroom, so we have a good 12 bar loop that we can use here. Of course, 4 16 32s is usually how it's done, so let's change something up here towards the end. Throw in something just a little bit different. Let's find some space. It's Dubstep. We got plenty of space. Here we go. That'll be a good spot. Alright, so we're going to fill out a little bit of the space. that on that track, but okay, it'll do. That isn't evenly spaced, is it? Okay. Let's go get us something with some voice to it. Use my DJ thing here. Get some robot vocals. I like that. Say every wonderful little thing right there. And that will make it great little thing to add on to the end. Let's try to reverse. Okay, so there we have a nice 16-bar loop for the beat. It's got some interesting elements. It goes on for a little while, and then just as it's getting a little too repetitive, it breaks it up with the three little tinks right here. And we can also break it up just a little bit more and do, say, we don't want to add too much more over right here at the very end, but we can say add a little snare roll right there. Where it's going to start getting a little repetitive, but we also want to work on, say, the middle of this loop. So right here around, say, the middle would be that loop. Go ahead and do something right around the 8th bar right here. We don't want the one there on the clap. That's killing our hi hat. There we go. And then we still have 7.5 headroom for everything else, which should be plenty. And we can always go back in and lower elements as when we mix down. This is just a nice basic starter. So right around the halfway point, we have a bit more intensive the kick. You know, we have a bit more of a roll on the kick, and then we have a little bit of a roll down here towards the end. That would be the 15th bar. And then we have a nice steady beat going for about half the track. Then we have something to break it up. Then right towards the end, we have some more interesting elements to break it up. A couple of cool sounds to lead into the repeat of the loop, and we got something to work with. Now let's go ahead.
Now for my next number, I like to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1.
Okay, so that would be good. That 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That would be good before anything hits. That's annoying. Okay. Let's go with something in here maybe.
Girl. Quiet. House.
Okay. I'm going to put a delay on that. And I'm going to use that and do a second delay, a longer one. Might go ahead and pass that on there. All nice things to thicken it up, make it more interesting, and we have ourselves a nice little beat to work with. Okay, so that's the end of this first video. So on the next video, we're going to make a bass, basically. Alrighty. Alright, so that's the end of this one. If you've found this useful, please hit that rate button. Subscribe if you would like to keep up with other videos I'll be putting out. And, thank you for watching. And stop by my website. I'll put the link in there underneath the video in the more info section. And bye. See you later.